The brutality of war spares none, and perhaps the survivors suffer the biggest consequences. The city-state of Grant enjoyed the protection of trade partners for centuries, and when that protection faded, as the banners of united invaders approached, the city turned to Mephisto instead. With his one hand, the legendary alchemist created a potent brew, from which he unleashed a dreaded fog that blanketed the streets. With the other, he spread his gift of antidote to the citizens. But with his legs, he eventually left, and all that escaped Grant since that day were the sounds of agony and chaos. Such is the legend of Grant. Brave mercenaries, our victorious king has given you a chance of redemption. Your transgressions against the crown shall be forgiven. Deliver him the city filled with riches, free of the mists that once turned his soldiers feral. Grant him this wish, and he will grant you your freedom.
I don't get why Johann is so bothered with you lot. Every new mercenary band he wants me to let in dies faster than the last one. Name's Martin. I would settle for more pleasant introductions, but now's the time for a more simple question. Why have you come here? A royal pardon from the king? Well, I've seen my fair share of looters, treasure hunters, and idiots alike, but that's a new one. If you want to stay alive here, then ask Johann to join the Gilded Claw. I'll take you there as long as you don't slow me down. Get those legs moving, it's not far from here. Still have some stamina after your journey? Good. See this light? Means someone inside is willing to talk. Nervous fellow, but loyal. Keeps an eye out for the gates for new visitors.
You willingly entered this place? Should have taken the death sentence, friend. Much better way out. Grant is beyond saving, I tell you. If the fog doesn't kill you, the bleeding Mephistians will. Them nutters actually worship the fog and the madman that created it. Why I'm posted here? Simple cowardice. Useless in battle, just like most people indoors. Keep an eye out for lanterns. People hiding may have interesting things to tell. Could save your life someday. Off you go then. Here's the key to the little gate. No point keeping it locked when the cult controls the entire city.
Just my luck. Mephistian cultists up ahead. You lot, hope you haven't forgotten how to swing those weapons. Prepare your group with anything you found. Can't have you die this early. Take these daggers. It's always nice to have a rogue on hand. And this crossbow would do fine in the hands of a sharpshooter. Shoot down any stragglers from a safe distance. Changing your class will teach you new abilities, depending on the weapon you've equipped. Keep using those abilities in battle to learn them forever. Passive abilities are learned by simply having them active in battle and performing actions. You can have 3 learned abilities from any class alongside the other ones. Remain versatile by swinging classes often and learning new abilities. Head on once you've sorted it all out. I can only distract them for so long, so don't take too long. When the enemy spots you, combat starts. Units take turns and move and attack. Your turn is decided by your initiative, and your initiative is determined by your agility stat. A unit has action points and movement. Action points are used to perform attacks in a mix between movement and actions as you like. When ending your turn, pick a direction to face. Attacking from the back or side would deal significantly more damage. Units, enough talk for now. These flanking and backstab bonuses only apply to melee attack. Ranged attacks will always count as if they were performed. Worse. This way now. There's more cultists ahead. Good opportunity to see if you remember how to use your body alchemy in battle. Take these throwing knives. Like regular equipment, they're equipped through the mercenary menu. Consumable items can only be used once, but don't cost any extra action points to use.
Cultists don't knock on doors. Who are you? Well, unless you're here with food or antidote, piss off. Let a man and his family starve to death in peace.
Not last long without knowing your body alchemy. There are 4 bodily humours, each represented by a colour. Red. Some of these abilities are marked with colours that will imply stacks of imbalance for that humour. Once the right amount has been applied, you can catalyse them. All stacks and catalysing them is the best way to deal damage in combat. But keep an eye on your own units. Remember that white and red do not match. Neither do black and yellow. Any stacks that don't have a match will remain. The entrance to the Merchant's Guild is up ahead. You go on first. Unless I've impressed on you enough to warrant a spot amongst your crew.
Another one of those damned cultists, are you? Begone! You've already taken my son. All you will find here is a piece of lead headed for the spot between your eyes.
Martin managed to convince you to at least come talk to me. Most intriguing. Many before you have skipped along further into the city, never to return. I'm Johann, leader of the Gilded Claw. I presume you're aware of our cultist problem. We try our best to keep people away from them. Sometimes we're forced to bargain with the Mephistians. And to add salt to the wound, some survive. It's mostly low-ranking cultists who are willing to take the occasional bribe. Some will just leave us be. Others have supplied us with some antidote. Now, enough about the cult. I'll be blunt. We need your... So what will it be? Words carry little weight nowadays, so speak with actions. The best way to keep civilians alive is getting them out of the city. Once we've stopped the source of the fog, speed is of the essence. The Mephistian, we found his ship large enough to smuggle everyone out. Has enough speed to prevent the cult from catching it. We managed to hide it in the fog over the water between the harbor and the shipyard districts. Problem is, ship that size is too great to get past the Golden Chain. Never heard of it. It's a barrier blocking the chain is lifted between two towers. One at the harbor district, one across the bridge at the shipyard district. The cult seems to have invested some people in maintaining it. We noticed some access to this tower has been locked off as a safety measure. Take this key, unlock the path, and trigger the mechanism.
Fresh meat for the Gilded Claw. About time we got some new people. My name's Karen. I'm in charge of recruitment for our little resistance. Not that there's been much work lately. Note if our resistance can show some actual, well, resistance against the cultists, we might inspire. Traveling in large groups to the city isn't the most efficient thing. Lucky for you, I can help with that. Until you need them, stay on the lookout for potential recruits in the city. Show them a bit of kindness, and I'm looking to help you with.
New arrivals to the city. Well, well, look at you all. Sight for sore eyes. Weapons and armor kept in fine condition. Pah, babbling like a foolish child of some attire. I'm Oliver, Master of Arms for the Gilded Claw. If you're in need of equipment, speak to me. Stock is limited at the moment. What can I do for you? Good steel for pistols and rifles is hard to come by nowadays. Next best thing would be our contact spotted a barrel of string sitting by the harbour district. Didn't want to risk getting cornered by the cult, so they left me there. If you retrieve these for me, what can I do for you? The over $1 million coin still holds value in this city. Even in the deepest crisis, I will buy any equipment you no longer require for honest pay. What can I do for you? Come back in one piece, you hear?
Why, hello there. If you're ever in need of medical supplies or been aching to do, what do you require, friend of the claw? Keep the wind in your sails.